Welcome ESL to week 8, the final week of the regular season. As Thomas Noble is on the track, as we get set for qualifying, who will win the pole in today's race? Extremely important to try to win the pole today, especially if you have no shot in making the playoffs. It's going to be win and get in. We should be in store for a good one today. This is definitely one of the hardest tracks on the schedule, and this is our first time here as a league, so it should be a very interesting race. As Thomas Noble goes around one. What kind of speed will he put in his first lap around? Who will be on top of the leaderboard as he crosses the stripe? He goes around the final turn onto the front stretch. What type of lap time will Noble put together? And it's David Leathers on top of the leaderboard after the first lap. Can anyone beat his time in the second lap? David Leathers currently 10th in points. Well, he definitely wants to put together a good race today. He does not have a win. As he goes on to the front stretch, will anyone beat Leathers' time? And it's Javier Vasquez on the pole for week 8. In second, Chris Lee. Third, Thomas Noble. Fourth, Gunny. Fifth, Chris Weber. Sixth, David Leathers. Seventh, Tyler. Eighth, Justin Reside. Ninth, Sebastian. 10th, DJ Hume. Then in 11th through 15, Amelia LaFrance. 11th, Juan Fangio. 12th, AJ Stryker. 13th, Evan Ethel. 14th, and Stuart Zamilia round out your top 15. The goal today is win and get in for those that do not have a chance to get in by points. We will see who has speed in the long run. I think that's going to be key in today's race. But I'll be back in a few minutes for the start of the race. And we are back and getting ready to start this race. We have Javier on the pole and Chris Lee starting in the outside. Can Javier win this race and get into the playoffs? Low Fuel Racing has no cars in the playoffs currently. So we will see what happens as we're going to race 60 laps. And the stage one is lap 18. There's no room for error. Those drivers that won, they're locked in. But those that have not, there's some drivers that are on the bubble, like Sebastian Leathers, Isabella, Chris Lee, Chris Webber. So there's a lot of drivers that are looking to make an impact today and hopefully have a great race and get in. Stage points are going to be crucial. But it all comes down to this race. As they go around the final turn and we get set for the last race of the regular season. The pace car comes off the track. Green flag waves, and we are underway at Pocono. Which lane will have the more speed, the inside or the outside, as we head into turn one? As they're still side by side. Chris Lee has a little momentum on the outside, as Javier is still in the inside. And Scunny's right behind the 51. Gunny looks to try to make it 3 wide early in the race. As they're 3 wide going in the turn, Gunny gets extremely loose. Nobody wants to see a wreck in the front of the field. Javier maintains the lead. Gunny in second. As we have a battle for third, it's Chris Lee, Thomas Noble. And Chris Lee in third. We see DJ Hume. He's currently in fifth, as there's still a lot of side-by-side action going on. We see Chris Webber, another driver that's in the bubble. He touches the 51. The 51 almost spun. That was very close. Everybody's being aggressive early on. We see Evan Ethel in seventh. He's been having a great season. Everyone's trying to get to single file as we have a battle for the lead. This Gunny goes to the inside of the number 7. As they're side by side. Gunny gets very loose, loses momentum. Now DJ Hume trying to capitalize on the outside, take second place away from Gunny. Gunny holds on to third. Evan Ethel still in seventh. Behind him is Chris Lee. A little farther back, there's a lot more battles going on. There's Juan Fangio in 13th. And the number 13, Tyler. He's been close a few times this season as of late, trying to get a win. He needs a win to get in. He is currently in 12th. Sebastian is a car that is on the bubble in front of him. Sebastian is in 11th. All these cars are going to try to battle their way up to the front. As Trunnion almost got into the wall. The 036, I think it was the 36, almost put him into the wall. It was very close. AJ Stryker currently in 15th. You want to get into the top 10, especially at the end of the stage. Those stage points are going to be key if you're on the bubble or hanging on to make the playoffs. Now we have a battle for 5th. Thomas Noble in 5th as Gunny's trying to take 2nd place as he battles DJ Hume. Justin Reside, he is up to 4th. As Justin Reside and Thomas Noble, teammates, they're trying to battle. This is for 4th. Thomas Noble needs as many points as he can get. As we have 11 laps to go to the end of stage 1. And currently DJ Hume has the fastest lap of the race. And this is a battle for 12th. Isabella and Juan. And there's Trunnion. He's trying to make a pass on AJ Stryker. In the inside, he's trying to pass 2 cars. He's passing Sebastian as well. So he took advantage and made a pass on both. Up to 14th. As Lamilio France moves up to 9th. Having a great run so far. A lot of battles all over the field. As we see Tyler currently in 12th. He is trying hard to work his way up to the front. Now he goes to the inside of Chris Webber. This is a battle for 10th. Managing your tires is going to be key here. As we have a battle, this is for 5th. Chris Lee's in the inside. I mean, in the out. Sorry. That was David Leathers in the inside. As Gunny's trying to make a pass for the lead on the outside this time. As they're side by side heading into turn 2. Javier fighting hard in the inside, Gunny in the outside. The number 7, he comes back. The inside has been working for him, and he holds on to the lead. But that battle helped DJ Hume make up some ground. Your top 10 is Javier first, Gunny second, DJ Hume third, Thomas Noble fourth, Chris Lee fifth, Justin Reside sixth, Evan Ethel seventh, David Leathers eighth, Amelia LaFrance ninth, and Tyler in 10th. As we'll have 7 laps to go next time around. Gunny trying to take a peek into the inside once again. Outside didn't work, trying to go back to the inside. Trying to find that grip wherever he can. It'll be harder and harder to make the pass as these tires start wearing down. Chris Webber, he moves up to 11th. And Isabella in the inside, not trying to have it, trying to hold on. And Webber holds on to 11th. And Justin Reside moves up to 5th. We saw DJ Hume try to take a peek to the inside of Gunny. Now he goes to the outside. But he got a little loose, and it opened the door for the number 6, Noble. Now Noble goes to the inside. This is a battle for third. And Noble gets back in line, takes away the position as we have 5 laps to go. Now DJ Hume trying to battle back, take his spot right back, and he does. David Leathers up to 8th. Having a good run so far. David Leathers on the inside of Evan Ethel up to 7th. And Leathers showing a little speed the longer this run goes. Evan Ethel trying to battle back in the inside, trying to take that position right back. Javier still in the lead. Gunny trying to find an opening. He peeks to the inside. Can he make the inside hold this time? As he has some momentum going into the turn. Can he make it stick around the turn? As they're neck and neck, headed into turn 3. Has been a great battle in this first stage. Gunny gets that momentum in the inside and takes the lead for the first time today. Three laps to go to the end of the stage. Gunny has won already this season. He is locked in, but he definitely wants some playoff points. Now Javier battles back in the inside as they're both loose going around the turn onto the stretch. But Gunny still holds on to the lead. It's been a lot of great racing so far, as this is a battle for 5th. Justin Reside and Chris Lee. Two laps to go. Chris Lee trying to battle back in the inside. Have we seen some drivers make the inside work, some make the outside work. Gunny still holding on to the lead. Javier in second, DJ Hume in third. Those top 3 have been fast, and Thomas Noble not too far behind as well. But this is a good run for Thomas Noble. He's going to get some stage points here. Much needed points. This is the final lap before the end of the stage. Who will win this stage? Javier tries to battle in the inside as Gunny gets slightly a little wide. This has been a battle all stage as Javier gets very loose and Gunny pulls away. Now DJ Hume takes advantage, moves up to second. The Gunny leads the way around the second turn. The Brew Crew brought a fast car to the track. It's not surprising as we go around turn 3. Gunny wins stage number 1. What an exciting stage 1. Gunny gets the playoff point. Those points are going to be crucial once the playoffs start. All those little playoff points, they add up. Those are big points in the playoffs. So Gunny first, DJ Hume second, Javier third, Thomas Noble fourth, Justin Reside fifth, David Leathers sixth, Chris Lee seventh, Amelia LaFrance eighth, Chris Weber ninth, and Evan Ethel round out your top 10. And those drivers will get stage points. We will see who comes in for tires and fuel Fuel distance is about 32 laps. Who will come in to pit? I think everyone would come in, but you just never know what the crew chiefs decide. Does anybody take a gamble for position? But I think you need these tires. These pit stops will be key too. Got to get in and out those. Got to, get in and out the pits. Hopefully gain a few positions. And it looks like they're all coming in. And that is the smart move. Top off on fuel and put on some fresh tires. And hopefully make some gains coming out the pits. And it looks like we have one driver that stayed out. And that's going to be a big mistake. Gunny comes out the pits first. DJ Hume second. Evan Ethel third. Javier fourth. And Thomas Noble fifth. So now this will be interesting. The 529 decided to stay out. Unless he heads to the pits this time around, we will see. But Chad could ruin someone's day today if he stays out. He's on worn tires. And he is up 30 positions. Risky call. That might not end well. And he is staying out. As we get the one to go this time around. And that first at the start of the race, things got a little crazy there. That we almost had a few accidents. So with that 529 being in the front row, that could cause some serious issues, especially for the people behind him, which is DJ Hume, Javier, and Justin Reside. The end of stage 2 is lap 41. If we get any type of wreck, that could flip the whole bubble on its head. People that are like inside maybe might be looking outside. It could get pretty wild if we have a big wreck in this second stage. Let's hope that's not the case. As we go around the final turn and get set for the start of stage 2. A pace car comes off the track. The green flag is out and we are underway. We will see what happens with the 529. The 529 had a pretty decent restart. And Gunny quickly on the outside. He's probably going to take this lead as DJ Hume has nowhere to go right now. Javier jumps to the outside. He knew he was going to get stuck behind the 529, but the 529 is holding his own. Still in third place. Now DJ Hume, Javier side by side. This is for fourth. But that 529 is still going to cause issues because he's on worn tires. He does not have that grip like everyone else does. Javier gets by, moves up to third. And Thomas Noble up to fifth. But he needs to get by. As you can see, some drivers making contact. And Justin Reside in the inside of the number 6. That 529 is holding out for dear life right now. As Isabella goes in the inside and moves up to 6. And while all this is happening, Gunny's still in the lead. In second is Evan Ethel. Third, Javier. In fourth is DJ Hume. Fifth, Isabella. Juan Fangio has worked his way up to 8th. He is locked in. He's having a good run today, up 4 positions. And Evan Ethel takes the lead for the first time today. Evan Ethel also looking for these playoff points. Your top 3, Evan Ethel, Gunny, and Javier. Rocco Salone in 10th. Chris Lee has fallen a few spots back, down to 11th. And then there's a ton of traffic behind them, as we see Trunnion in 17th. As they're double file, sometimes they go 3 wide. It's a little crazy towards the end of the field, middle to the end of the field. The leaders do not want to see a wreck happen. There's Devontae Wilkins currently in 19th. Let's take a look at the drivers that are outside looking in. Amelia LaFrance is one of them. And he is currently in 9th. He is doing well so far. Thomas Noble in 6th. Tazzy Blackwell. She is currently in 14th. Arthur Porter currently in 27th. Not a great day so far for Porter. Andy Dunwoody in 29th. Having some issues in the back of the pack. And CJ Slava in, well, he's got 29th now, but both of those drivers are struggling so far. As everyone's trying to get it sorted out in the back of the field. It's a very tough place to be right now. Evan Ethel continues to lead. As Isabella moves up to 4th. Up 13 positions, having a great run. Isabella currently 11th in points. Would love to get a win. As we're getting close to the halfway point of this race. Evan Ethel still having a great run, but those top 3 are only like separated by 1 car length each. But they have pulled away from 4th place. 4th place is about 2 seconds back from the 3rd place car. Now DJ Hume trying to make the pass on the 36. And Gunny's trying to battle for the lead as well. He does take the lead. He did the same thing in the first stage. The deeper we got into the run, the faster he was. And here he is once again in the lead. "11 laps to go to the end of stage 2. Evan Ethel battles back in the inside. Evan Ethel takes the lead right back. Here comes Gunny back in the inside as we go around turn 2. Now Gunny takes the lead. Great battle by them too. Now Javier is trying to capitalize and take second away from the 38. But he couldn't make that inside work. He is back, gets back in line in 3rd. Isabella still holding on to 4th, inching a little closer to the 3rd place. Has made some ground. In 5th is DJ Hume. In 6th, Thomas Noble. 7th, Juan Fangio. 8th. Amelia LaFrance having a good run. Needs these stage points. Justin Reside in 9th. And Rocco Stallone having a good run today. Currently in 10th. He's definitely struggled this season, but today he's put together a solid run so far. As we continue to go a little farther back in the field, Chris Lee in 11th, Sebastian in 12th, David Leathers in 13th. He needs to get into that top 10 to get some stage points. The same goes for Chris Webber in 14th and Tazzy in 15th. All these cars are on the bubble. Outside looking in. As we have 8 laps to go. Stazzy Blackwell trying to make the pass on the outside of Leathers. As she's trying to battle hard to take this position away. This is for 13th. And she makes the pass. As we go back to your leaders. Gunny still in the lead. Evan Ethel in second. Javier third. Seven laps to go. Evan Ethel trying to look to the inside. Can he make the inside work here? As he's all over the place, got very loose. It's harder to make that move when your tires are worn. Evan Ethel trying to battle back. But all this has been doing has been helping Isabella. She's almost to the bumper of the number 7. Gunny has pulled away slightly as these cars continue to battle behind him. That's what he wants to see so he can continue to pull away. Javier was trying to make the inside work but couldn't. And now Isabella's on the outside trying to take third away. And they're still side by side heading into 3. Javier holds on to third. 5 laps to go. Isabella trying it once again, this time in the inside. The field is pretty much single file. DJ Hume in 5th. And we see Thomas Noble trying to make the pass. As these drivers are slipping and sliding on these worn tires. Gunny is still your leader with 4 laps to go. It'll be another playoff point if he can win this stage. I know some of these drivers that have won already this season, if they're not having a great race today, they must be extremely happy because they're locked in no matter what happens. And Chris Lee trying to battle his teammate Rocco Stallone. And this is a battle for 11th. Billy LaFrance moves up to 7th. As we had as Isabella continues to try to get by Javier. And Evan Ethel seems to be closing the gap on Gunny just slightly. We have 2 laps to go. Can Gunny hold on and win this stage? He's gonna do anything he can to hold on. He wants that playoff point. As he goes around the final turn onto the front stretch. A 1 lap to go to the end of stage 2. Gunny keeping his distance from the 38. As we see Juan Fangio as he moves up to 8th. As we go into turn 3. And Gunny, Evan, Javier, your top 3. We go around the final turn. And Gunny wins stage number 2. So Gunny wins the first 2 stages. Gets some extra playoff points. Can he make it a clean sweep? Because that'll be big playoff points if he can make it a clean sweep heading into the round of 16. And Chris Webber is the number 444 Chris Lee is a number 51. Now, what will the crew chiefs decide this time around? And if they all come in, these pit stops are going to be big, especially for those drivers that want any shot getting into the playoffs. You got to have, you don't want to be too far back heading into the third stage. It's very hard to gain positions on this track. Thomas Noble has the fastest lap of the race so far. Will anyone come in? Will anyone stay out like we did in the end of the first stage? And nobody so far is heading onto pit road. This is a very extremely. Well, now people come in. The 47 Trunnion leads the way onto pit road, followed by Tyler, Tanner Parton, CJ, Andy Dunwoody. So now this definitely is going to change some things. Are the drivers that stayed out going to push it on fuel? That's extremely risky because it's going to be close on fuel. I mean, these caution laps will help, but it's going to be very close. But these drivers towards the back of the field have nothing to lose. And Trunnion comes out first. And I think I noticed some damage on the 47. I could be wrong. It does look like he has some slight damage on the right side. It's very hard to tell. But that's not going to affect much if there is any damage there. But this has been an interesting development of these drivers staying out. We should get the one to go this time around. These drivers pitted lap 20. So that's about 40 laps. I mean, we've had caution laps in between. So maybe they figured they saved enough fuel to make it to the end. But it's definitely going to be close. How much fuel did they actually save? And can they hold on with these worn tires? That is the other question. You know, were these drivers that pitted, can they work their way through the field? I mean, we're going to have like 16 laps to go when the green flag drops, so that's plenty of laps. This is a big track. They have plenty of time to work their way through. This is going to be extremely interesting on how this plays out. But Trunnion led the way into pit road and everyone else followed. But these drivers have nothing to lose behind him. Tyler has nothing to lose. I mean, Trunnion's already locked in, but he would love to win this race, I'm sure, get some playoff points. And we will see how this plays out as we head around turn 3 and get set for the start of the third and final stage in the regular season. Who will get in and who will be left out? Green flag waves and we are underway. Evan Ethel on the outside, Gunny on the inside. We got to remember these drivers are on worn tires. And Evan Ethel takes the lead. Isabella in second, tries to go into the inside of the 38. Isabella trying to make that inside work, takes the lead for the first time today. Up 16 positions. Isabella has not won yet this season. Gunny has fallen back to fourth. And those effects of those worn tires are starting to show. Now Javier has fallen back to sixth. As Evan Ethel battles back for the lead as they're side by side. Evan Ethel trying to hold on to second. And he has DJ Hume on the outside. Now Gunny's trying to battle back. And this is for third. And Gunny holds on. And we will closely monitor the drivers that pitted on lap 43. As Tyler's currently in 20th. He's got a ways to go if he's going to make something happen. Gunny's still in third, followed by DJ Hume, then Juan Fangio in fifth. As everyone is starting to get mainly single file. We have 13 laps to go. Can Isabella win her first race of the season? And let's look at these drivers that are on the bubble and those that are outside looking in. That's Sebastian. He is on the bubble. He is currently in 7th, having a good run so far. David Leathers in 11th. Isabella is leading the race. Chris Lee in 15th. Chris Weber in 19th. Has fallen back. Thomas Noble is currently 6th. Amelia LaFrance in 10th. Tazzy Blackwell In ninth, having a good run, Arthur Porter. In 31st, it's not looking good for Porter. Andy Dunwoody in 18th. He's made a little bit of ground, but he needs to make a lot more. And CJ Slava in 23rd. And we see Trunnion there in 22nd. He pitted on lap 43, but is stuck in this traffic. But Tyler, he's up to 16th. And he is trying to make these tires work. But he needs to be able to make these passes quick if he wants to move up through the field. It's going to be tough. There's 11 laps to go. But now it looks like he's out of that traffic as we have a battle for the lead. And 3 cars going at it. Isabella still holding on. Now we see DJ Hume in the outside of the 38. Do these drivers have enough fuel to make it to the end? Evan Ethel in 3rd, Gunny 4th, and Juan Fangio up to 5th. But Tyler has moved up to 13th. Can he continue to make it work? As he looks to the outside of David Leathers and makes the pass up to 12th. Can he continue to pick them off one by one? But he needs to make it happen in quick. He goes to the inside of the 34. And he is up to 11th. And now he has his sights set on Amelia LaFrance. Nine laps to go. He goes to the outside of Amelia. As Tyler cracks the top 10. Will he use up his tires to get through this field? Will he have enough? And does he have enough laps left to make it to the front? As Isabella continues to lead, followed by DJ Hume in second. You know, these drivers are on tires that are about 33, 34 laps old compared to the guys that pitted on lap 43. Isabella doing a great job to stay in front of DJ Hume. And of course, with this much speed, when you're out front, it creates more drag, you burn more fuel. And the question is, do these drivers have enough to get to the end? 7 laps to go. as Tyler moves up to 9th, gets by his teammate Tazzy. Now he has his sights set on his other teammate, the number 7. If he doesn't win this race, he put a heck of a run towards the end. That's all you can hope for. Sebastian moves up to 6. And Gunny moves up to 2nd. As he's battling. Hume comes back in the inside, takes his position right back. Six laps to go to the end of the regular season. Gunny looks again to the inside. Trying to make that inside stick. He is all over the place on a turn. He's got his hands full right now. Every time he takes a turn, he's driving on these worn tires is extremely difficult. You can see him trying to battle that wheel. As we head into turn 3, he continues to battle that wheel. But he is holding on to 3rd. 5 laps to go. And Tyler, he's about to make the pass on the number 7. But did he burn up those tires already? Does he not have enough? And he is running out of time and fast. Trunnion moves up to 14th. So those fresh tires are starting to show. Now Isabella has pulled away from DJ Hume. Four laps to go. The big question is fuel right now. Who has enough? Was the gamble worth it? As we see a battle here. This is for 6. As Tyler has moved up to 7th. Now he's trying to take 6th place away. But he got loose there on the turn. So that tire wear is starting to show on the 13. He's doing everything he can. And he has moved up to 7th. As we have 3 laps to go. Isabella leads the way. She has pulled away from DJ Hume. We've had a great race today. No cautions. Gunny was on fire the first 2 stages. But that tire wear definitely has gotten to him. He is currently in 3rd, still having a great run. But he got some playoff points early on in this race. And he's going to need those in the playoffs. 2 laps to go. Isabella continues to keep her distance from the 015. 36 has about a 7/10 of a lead. And, and this is great for Isabella. Win, get in. Regardless of your points, that takes away another spot from a driver that's on the bubble outside looking in. As the white flag waves, final lap of this race and of the season. Still holding on is the 36. As we head around the final turn. What a great run by the 36, up 16 positions. And Isabella wins at Pocono and secures a spot in the playoffs. In second, DJ Hume. Third, Gunny. Fourth, Evan. Fifth, Sebastian. Sixth, Tyler. Great run by Tyler. Unfortunately, couldn't get it done. Seventh, Javier. Eighth, Andy. Dunwoody. He flew up those standings. Ninth, Tazzy. And rounding out your top 10, Juan Fangio. What a run by the 36 in the Brew Crew team. They have shown a ton of speed all season. We will see what they can do in a round of 16. We will be having a special show. Me and Rhett Sawyer will be having a playoff show, and we will announce the 16 drivers that have made the round of 16. I will not release those results until the show, so stay tuned for that as we will reveal the 16 drivers. Obviously, the ones that won are already locked in, but those that needed to get in by points, we will release. We will announce those drivers that day. But round one, the round of 16, is at Talladega, which is a wild card of a race. Anything can happen. This is why these playoff points are extremely important once you get into the playoffs, because if you don't have a good race, those playoff points can get you over the edge to move to the round of 12. As we saw last year, Lotus Lee, he had a ton of playoff points. That helped him in a few races that he struggled to continue to advance to the next round. So that's why these playoff points are extremely important. But congrats to the 36. Isabella and the Brew Crew team had a heck of a run today, and we will see what the playoffs bring. Just keep your eye out for the announcement of the playoff show. It'll probably be a Monday or Tuesday, one of these 2 days. I will let everyone know. At that time, we'll announce who made the round of 16 for the 1987 series and for the Next Gen series. And we still got Next Gen tomorrow. There's a lot of drivers trying to get in the playoffs there as well. So it's going to be an interesting race. I'm excited for that race tomorrow as we end the regular season tomorrow in the Next Gen series. So it will be fun. Once again, thank you for supporting the league and supporting the stream. I will see you guys next time.